The Democrats have made it very clear that they're not going to allow the American voters to have a say in this. I mean, it has been the tradition, I guess, of the political parties that the incumbent president doesn't have to have a convention. They don't have to vote if the incumbent president is going to run again. So that is why Joe Biden, the Democrats didn't have a convention to nominate Joe Biden, because that's just been the tradition, not set and fast, in any rules, but that's just how they've done things. And I guess that was okay when Biden was running. But now that he has stepped away, Kamala Harris wasn't the incumbent president. She was a vice president. And if Biden had not been able to continue in his duties as president, then she would have been able to step in under the Constitution to finish out his term. But then she would have had to have been nominated to run again herself. So even if people don't really understand the tradition and the process and the rules, I think people are questioning, okay, how is it that we don't get to decide who the Democratic nominee is if it's not Joe Biden? How does he just get to appoint, or better say, anoint someone to run in his stead? And the voters really have no adjudication of that decision.
Kamala Harris was on the ballot in the primaries alongside Joe Biden. It was Biden-Harris on the ticket. When people voted in the primary, they voted for Biden and Harris. So she is legally part of the 14 million votes that were obtained through the primary process. So now when Joe Biden voluntarily leaves, he hands over the campaign reins to the person who chooses
but Joel,
to run.
could one make the case?
And that's Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Joel, could one make the case that she was on the ticket, yes, but as the vice president, not as the president?
Well,
those are two very different roles.
I hate to break it to you, but that's American democracy. She won
Which
the.
is why it's
she
not
won.
a democracy
let me
at
finish.
all.
Please let me finish.
Yeah.
She won in 2020. For vice president alongside Joe Biden. Americans voted for two people, just like they had the opportunity on the other side. Yeah. Biden-Harris. So she's won a national campaign as the vice president, and she won the most votes as the vice president in this case. And then Biden left, and she legally is entitled to his apparatus. And now she's going forward and seeking the nomination.